What is going on today, guys? We are back for another episode in Darkness Falls. Now, to start out with today, we are going to be making ourselves some yucca juice. Now, I was looking at the auger here and as well, that's one thing we're going to be crafting up here, but I believe we're missing an engine. Um, Out of all the vehicles that I've scrapped down, I do not see an engine in any of my chests here, which I find kind of odd because we'd scrapped down quite a few cars and nothing, but we'll go get one later on. But to start out with here, whoops, wrong one. We need to make some yucca. So in order to make some yucca juice, you need 2 fruits and 1 bottle of water. So we have all that goodness right there. That'll craft up and that'll just fall right on into that slot there. So tuck them away for now, and those will start crafting up. There was another thing that I actually forgot to do in the last episode. I wanted to go around to the traders and see if we could find some good quests. And the reason for that is if you get good quests at the right points of interest, you can actually double loot them, and you get twice the goodies out of it. So we're gonna round up some stuff that we're just gonna get rid of to the trader here. We don't need stuff like, you know, the pickaxe. We definitely don't need that. We can sell off that dye. It's not worth much, but hell, we got it. We're not going to get to painting our base anytime soon. Actually, you know what? I'll keep it. Eventually, we will do some of painting kind of thing, I'll call it. So we're going to get rid of stuff like that. For the most part, canned food, I probably won't really use. I mean, maybe we'll save the chili for chili dogs, but stuff like this, do we really even need it? I mean, let's just take a look and see what there is for actual recipes. Cooked miso. Are we ever going to make that? Doubt it. Cooked sham soup? No. Fish sandwich? Yeah, potentially, but there's always better stuff to make, and I mean, you might as well sell it because it's got the chance of giving you food poisoning, and you can find so much of it. I mean, if we really honestly wanted to do anything with these, we could find like absolute just piles of it. So I'm not at all honestly worried about that. We will repair this though, so that'll bring us a bunch more money. I got this while mining. That brings me to 1 point. So you do start getting the nuggets and the diamonds after you hit the 5 out of 5 in the Miner 69er perk. Now I have not started getting any of like the one-shot hits for the ores, but we have started getting gold nuggets at least for sure. Tanning racks, get rid of most of them. We'll find another one before we even need to use it. Puffer coat. Just going through trying to check and see. I gotta organize all this stuff yet. I know it's it's a freaking mess. There's no other way to put it. It's just a disaster zone right now. So I will get to it here very soon. Probably actually I'll probably end up doing it overnight. Just because normally overnight I end up mining or sorting my loot kind of thing. So I'll probably end up doing this overnight, and we can get it all taken care of, and it won't look like such a giant hole for sure. But anyway, I think that's basically everything I wanted to take to the traders anyway. So we're gonna head out. We're gonna go check out the see what if the trader has anything good for us. Before we leave, our yucca juice. As you can see, you now get 34 water instead of, I believe it's 20 with a bottle of water, and you also get the 15% regen for your stamina. Now it does not give you wellness, but for a really good early game drink, just getting that almost, well, it's close to double. It's a bonus 66%. As far as you get for water. Plus you get the stamina regeneration out of it. So if you are using like melee tools and you're out mining, it works pretty good. It'll help you keep your stamina up, especially when you're using power hits. Now, with the bike, yes, it does work pretty nice, the stamina regeneration, because, you know, unfortunately now, after the update, but it's not, I guess it's not unfortunate. It's actually something that probably should have been a thing anyway, but, now when you ride your bike, you, of course, once your stamina bottoms out, you can't, ride at full speed anymore. So anyway, let's get to selling off a bunch of stuff here. Like I said, I'm selling off, you know, crossbow bolts, all that kind of stuff. Let's actually see if we can put any more points into better barter before we do that. So, no, we can't. We're still waiting on level 20. That's what I thought, but I always like to make sure because best bang for your buck, and you might as well take it kind of thing.
It's been a real pleasure.
Whoops.
You watch yourself out there.
Let's actually put these on. Get more XP if you wear your XP goggles. So, definitely worth doing, I think. So there, as you see, we just leveled up. Now we got 4 skill points to spend. Don't know what I'm gonna spend them on, but probably we'll wait till level 20 and see exactly what we get, or exactly what we need rather, for skills wise. So we'll sell. That can just go away. Well, actually, we could just scrap him now because 3 left. He won't buy that few of them. Let's take a look at his jobs. Oh, we actually have one from him already. I did not realize we actually had a quest from this guy already. Where did... Oh, yeah, never mind. Never mind. Alright, well, let's check out his inventory anyway. See what he's got for us. He does have an engine, but I won't buy an engine. You know, absolutely no need. And another thing is we won't be going into Scientist. So buying this schematic so we can make our own bandages is going to be big. We got the chem station, we got the gas can recipe. There's really no other need for us to go into Scientist now that we have this recipe, or schematic rather. So I'm going to completely bypass Scientist for the time being, and we'll get to that, you know, on down the road after we get through the more important classes as we do that. So there's probably not going to be much of anything I want. I would like to buy the brass, but the problem is money is tight right now in the game. So, yep, that's it.
Doing business with you. Come back and tell your friends.
So no quest at this guy. We looted everything from here. We could scrap down them things, but nah. You know, there's always... Can always leave it there in case we absolutely need the resources. Plus, there's some really good points of interest on the game where you can find just about anything you need. Honestly, this way. I didn't mark the traders. I always get confused coming out here unless I have the traders marked. I gotta remember, it's past the big Shamway. Now, if we really wanted to, we could loot that. That place, it's McDonald's. It does have a lot of good food boxes in there, but food is something that you can easily set yourself up for, and you don't need to loot it. You know, a few snare traps, chicken coops, you know, that kind of thing, and you're set. I mean, you could always loot your food as well. So food is kind of too easy to, in my opinion, waste looting time on. That's just my thought, but this vulture's... Oh, I thought the vulture was coming our way. Nope, but the bandit is. I hate these things. The vultures, that is. Get away from me. Don't know why my gun was empty, but alright. Don't know why it was empty. This one's coming our way, though. How about you? Don't know where the other one went. Let's give him a chop. You can always use the feathers for more arrows. There we go. Beautiful. Continue on our way. Another bandit? Really? I'm hoping to get a loot drop from one of these guys, because normally they drop some pretty good things. They drop like, I think it's Metal Spikes mod is what it is. Had to remember the exact name of it, but it's like looks like the big railroad nail spikes, and yeah, they actually sell for pretty decent money. But I haven't got a drop from a bandit yet this update on any of my plays. You know, my off-camera one or on here. So not sure if they've just been like reduced or what's going on with that. But either way, let's go talk to this guy. And what's he got for jobs? Actually, before we do that, figure out exactly where our base is. Our base is northeast. So, well, I guess it really doesn't matter where we take the quest, but because if we take it like, well, he doesn't have it to the south, but if he had it to the south, you know, we could explore a different area. Not the bar. Not a cliff house. Just go through and check and see if you find something that you know is better. Like that's the strip club, which honestly the strip club I don't think has anything good. So, alright, well, he doesn't have anything good, so we're just going to take the clear that's going to be right by our, over by our base. So, yeah, it's just off to the side of our base. Oh yeah, gotta check see what he's got in his inventory here. So, he'll buy these two. Yep. And I want to get the mini bike soon. That's something we can actually just put a point in and make. So that's something I want to get to here very shortly now. The auger is something I want to get made today. There's a couple other things, but I can't remember off the top of my head exactly what I wanted to, what I all wanted to get done. But there's a bunch of stuff. Once we get back to the base, we'll
sale is a sale.
We'll take a look and see. Like I said, I know I want to get the auger, potentially even work on some more snare traps if we can get some apples or bananas, and you know. But the main thing today was getting the quest because I forgot to do it last episode. So here's one to the south. Now this is quite a ways off. We don't want that one anyway. I'm looking for like specific. The funeral home actually would not be a bad one because there's some pretty good loot in them. And I know it sounds so weird to loot that, but power station could be okay as well. What do we take? Do we take the power station or do we take the funeral? Let's take the funeral home. Let's take that one. Funeral home it is. Alright, and head off to the next one here. Get out of here, stupid vulture. I hate them things. Just run over the snake. Get out of here. Oh, you're not... Oh, I stepped on the cactus. I was like, how the hell did he hit me? He just died. Alright. So if you're looking for easy yucca, now I'm sure a bunch of you guys would already know this, but cactus give you a couple yucca per, so it's like 2 to 5 or 2 to 6 you can get out of each one. It really depends on your luck basically, because it's kind of random. But anyway, yucca is very good, like I said, as an early game source of a drink. So it's something that I will probably try to utilize more often until we unlock like red tea. Red tea was always something that I used as like my go-to. Once we get purified water unlocked, that's probably something that will become our go-to drink until we get to like maybe the yucca juice smoothie or something along that lines. So anyway, we looted all this back here. Oh, that's right. We were in a hurry, weren't we? So got to crack into the safe, which now we got the auger. So this doesn't take very long. We still need to look for a few cars and need to get a couple engines, or at least one, so we can make ourselves the better auger. So almost there. Hopefully it's got something good in it for me. And Not really. I don't really like those armor mods, to be honest. Um, uh, I guess to me it's just kind of a personal preference thing, but I don't like to waste my time on using just the plus ones. I'll wait till I get banded armor ones. Again, it's just my preference, so don't feel like you guys would absolutely have to do that as well, but it's just my preference when it comes to stuff like that. I just will wait. So, anyway, let's check his inventory quick here, and hopefully he's got something we want. It's not looking good for our cause, but you never know what you're gonna find here. And again, if I had extra money, I'd start buying up the brass because we really do need brass. More specifically, we just need ammo in general, but we're gonna buy up his casings because for some reason, casings are cheaper than the brass. I don't know why, but casings are cheaper, so be it. I'll buy the casings, you know. This is something I'd buy if we had extra money, but we're kind of, well, you know what? I'm just gonna buy it, just because. And then I'll sell that one off. I don't know. Kind of an impulse buyer. Oops. Quests. Alright. Mini Mall. That could be a decent one to get. Strip Club. Strip Club's kind of... Oh wait, sorry, that's buried treasure. My bad. Alright, we will take the mall one then. We looted that. Yeah, the mini mall is an okay location, so that's something we can get to here eventually. It is quite a drive though, so that's probably something that'll have to wait until we get the mini bike or or the motorcycle, because it is a ways away. So now that's something we could take because that's up by our base if nothing else. Yeah, we'll just take it because that's going to be closer to our base. So now again, you might not find what you're looking for as far as the quests go, but it never hurts to take a couple of them. If they're right by, you know, you might as well you might as well hit them up because it's free dukes, and you never know what you're going to get for the reward. So at the very least, your reward could be more free dukes when you sell the trader back the items. So, you know, it never hurts to get extra quests. I know I don't typically do questing on here. It's just not my thing on this mod. I like to really pick and choose what I loot, and I might try go away from that a little bit and just start hitting kind of stuff I wouldn't normally. This vulture is going to be a pain. Not anymore, he's not. Stop and grab his feathers. Whoops, don't hit the dirt. And I'll grab that aloe. Now, another thing I do want to start on, which will probably be after the first Horde Night, they want to start getting our farm set up. So, well, it depends on how many black dye we can manage to collect. But I know we want to get into like the farmer class here relatively soon, I'll say. It's not like, oh shit, you're not killing that guy. What the hell? These guys, here comes another one. Where are they coming through at? Huh. Well, whatever. He's still alive. By the way, if these guys ever start to bleed and you need to heal them, you can heal them by having your med item out and right-clicking. So, obviously it didn't work there because he doesn't need it, but you can do it that way. I've done that a couple times. Here's one that's actually a good one. bike shop. Bike shop is a great spot to loot.
No need to
So, whoops,
apologize.
we're actually going to check the rest of them out quick, but that's the one we're going to end up taking regardless.
Can you help me with my problem?
I just
Well,
want to see
there's
what
always
else he's
tomorrow.
got.
Can you help me with my problem?
Seafood
No
shop?
need
Yeah,
to
no thanks.
apologize.
Yeah, the bike shop is a very good spot to loot. That's probably what we'll do for our next quest here. Is go check that out. Did we hit all these up? I was pretty sure we did, but I always like to check and make sure. So, alright, I'll show you the thing with the bleeding, if I can get him to bleed here. So, really? There we go. As you can see, his health is starting to go down. So now you pull out your bandage, you right click, and you'll see that come up, that thing on the F1 thing comes up. I don't know why it is. I don't think you're technically supposed to be able to heal him, so that'll pop up when you do that, by the way. And now I think he's mad at me. Are you mad at me? He had a look on his face.
I could really use some help. Come
Not
on,
that
you can
quest.
do it. Lee, do you think you can help me with? Well, there's always tomorrow.
See.
I
What
have
else
a
you got?
dilemma.
Fire
Could
department?
use some
Okay, we
assistance.
might actually take
Okay,
that.
maybe
Fire
next
departments
time.
can have some
See,
decent loot.
I like you, friend. I'll
Church
find
is
some
alright
else.
too.
Can you do me a favor?
Not the strip
Well,
club,
there's
though.
always tomorrow.
Alright, so
Can
we
you
are going
do
to
me a
take the fire
favor?
department.
Oh, thank you very much. I will
All right.
make it worth your while.
What do you have in your inventory here, boss? And I don't know why I always check their inventories. Even if I'm broke as a joke, I always just, I just go in and check it out. I don't know why. It's just kind of like a forced habit. I do like to buy the ammo, but what I prefer to buy is the casings if he's got them. This guy doesn't have any casings, so I'm just gonna buy the full stack of ammo, and
Much
that'll be
obliged,
good.
stranger.
We're actually going to use this right away so I don't accidentally scrap that down. That would be a shame. Now we're going to mark him on the map. Just like that. And I think we have one left to hit. Or did we hit all, whoops. Did we hit all 5 now, or? I think we still have the other one to hit yet. The one right over there. So, onto that one, and then we got to find... Oh, well, here's a car right here. Let's see if I can get an engine out of it. Are you a lucky car? Oh, I got some crossbow bolts. And no engine. That's alright. This won't give us an engine. This is just a shell, so you get like gas and basic crafting parts out of it. So, but I'll still take it. Gas is gas, and we haven't had a chance to go searching for our ore veins yet. I mean, we do have what? I think it's iron and lead right by our base. So we do have a couple already, but oh, another thing is if we're going to be making the mini bike, we need to find tires. I don't know how many tires that we actually have, if any. So take a look and hit them up. Oh yeah, that's right. I was like, where the hell's the trader? That's right, he got moved up here. I do that all the time now. There we go. Alright. So the last one here. Nope.
Well, I can't say I'm not just. I've got a job for some. Come
Nope.
back if you change your mind. Friend, I'm in trouble. Well, that's
No.
a shame. Have a safe journey. I have a dilemma.
Gas station,
Thank you.
alright.
I bet you wouldn't do this for just anyone in the wasteland.
None of them really appealed to me, but the gas station's probably the best of all them choices, just because you can reset for the gas. But his safe is still locked. Let's punch on into this bad boy and hope it's got something better for us. What'd be really nice to find would be an Ironbreaker mod. That's something I hate waiting until getting Science 5 for, just because I like to be able to complete my mods in my tools, or have the better mods anyway. No such luck. Actually, not even anything good. It's your fault. It's your fault, trader. Alright, what do we got here? Do we even really need to sell anything? I don't think so. Out of there.
Watch yourself, stranger.
Oh, wait,
I know
we
some
need
fellas
quests.
who break legs for coin. Let's make a pact. You do unbelievable. You drifters, if you want work from
No
nobody
seafood
tells
shop.
me no. Who's still? I've got just the job.
No, come on, give me something better.
Motherfucker.
Ooh, what do we take then? I don't know,
Hey,
we'll
jerk,
take to the
any
west.
swell
Then that's another area we can go and explore at some point. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go and find ourselves a couple vehicles to get an engine, and I'll meet you guys back at the base, and we're gonna do some crafting to finish up the episode. Alright guys, I made it back to base. Found a few engines on the way back from breaking down a bunch of cars and stuff like that. So we got all our stuff we need to make the auger. So now we just come right on in here, and it is right at the moment, it's a grade 31. Basically until we hit level 20, we cannot boost that up anymore. And you know, the grade 31 will do for a while anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Plus, it's not really that expensive to make. So, just fire that on up like so. We're also going to be making some animal feed here quick. Just like so. And we'll make ourselves a few more of those snare traps. So, while that is going, we can also go get ourselves some sap, and then we can start making some glue. So, where do we got a close by tree? I kind of tend to deforest the area pretty bad and never remember to place the seeds back down again. So, just do like this, and swap them out. Twice more. And the final time. Beautiful. Now we can make ourselves a bunch of glue. And glue you use all the time. I mean, once we start making like mods and stuff, like gun mods, tool mods, even the armor mods and stuff, you know, you fly through glue. A lot of stuff uses glue, or if it's not glue, it tends to be steel is one that's always used. So, where is my wood? I really gotta organize this stuff. This is just utter ridiculousness. I hate it being such a freaking mess like that. I hate it. Alright, so we need 13 minutes worth of wood. Just like so. And pop that on in there. And we get ourselves 30 glue. Now, unfortunately, it does use up the clay pots when you do it that way. So just be aware of that. If you're doing it that way, little bit of a stutter there, sorry about that. If you are doing it that way, just note that your clay pots do go away. So, you know, it kind of is what it is. There's not a whole hell of a lot you can do about it, but just note that that is a thing. So now I am going to start making concrete mix as soon as possible here. I wanted to make myself a bunch more steel before I did that quick. But I will be mining a lot of rock tonight. I'm going to fill this sucker up with rock and start pumping out the cement. Been working on getting cement out in this thing as well. I'm out of wood in there, actually. Turn that bad boy back on. But I will be working on that a lot. I'm also going to be working on getting some more cobblestone blocks made and everything we're going to need for our horde base. that is something that we are going to have to start on here pretty soon. So maybe even next episode or the episode after that is probably when we're going to start working on our horde base. But is our auger done yet? Good, good. So do we have any other mods for it here? That is the question. We have that. Nothing else. I thought we had a... nope. Okay, so we do just have the small one, unfortunately. Which is okay. It'll do the trick for now. But modify this. Pop that out. Modify this bad boy and pop these all in here. Just like so. And swap that on out. This will go to the trader. Repair it up. And bam. So pop that in wherever, and that's gonna pretty much do it. We're gonna make up the snare traps like I said, and I think that'll about do it for this episode. We need to also locate ourselves some ore veins here. Whoops. Which one is this in here? No. Science. Oops. No. Snares are in decor. Okay. That works, I guess. But anyway, like I said, I'll be doing a lot of mining tonight. Iron, rock, clay, that kind of stuff. And then pretty soon we're going to have to start looking for our oil shale vein, which shouldn't be too hard. You know, we got desert all over the place, so not going to be a big deal there. But I'm going to work on getting all this organized up here and hopefully level up to level 20 overnight. We're going to need some skill points, and we're going to have to start working on getting all our stuff made up for our horde base. So, with that being said, we do need to do some more looting here. We need to find a bunch of stuff to sell, basically, so we can get some ammo. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode, so thank you guys so much for being here. Hope you guys are enjoying the series. If you guys are enjoying it, make sure you guys take the time to hit that like button for me. Comment down below. What do you guys think so far on this? And if you guys are playing the game, how are you guys doing so far in the game? And as always, guys, if you guys are enjoying this series, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel and you guys trigger those notification bells so you guys never miss out on a video. So again, thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. And we will catch you guys for the next episode.